Good morning, tourists. I'm Jairusha, your tour guide for this trip. On behalf of Mikake's Travel and Tours, we welcome you in Laguna. So, because of its proximity in the Metro Manila, it has been one of the favorite getaway of the Manileños. But before we begin to our tour, please be reminded with all the safety platforms, guidelines, and precautions, so that this trip will be highly safe and enjoyable. You just have to remember the word SOGBO. S stands for synchronize. Synchronize your time so that no one will be left behind. Time check, it's 9 in the morning. Second, U stands for understand. Please do understand that if you hear me whistle once like this, it means it's your time to roam around the vicinity and enjoy. And if you hear me whistle twice, it means to say that your time is off and let's get back to our bus because we are going to our next destination. Third is G, for groups. You have to practice buddy-buddy system so that no one will get lost during our tour. Fourth is B, backpack. We got you covered. We got you all need from first aid kits, toiletries, alcohols, and anything for everyone's safety. Last is O, observe. Let us observe and embrace what the nature has in store for us by not doing any harmful because it could travel through this. No no trace behind. I'm so excited for the tour and I believe all the tourists as well. But first, let us do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. So we're here in Ninoy Aquino International Airport. And let's go to our bus and go to our first destination. So welcome to our first destination, which is Enchanted Kingdom. Where here, the magic begins. Enchanted Kingdom is a theme park in the Philippines, which is located in Santa Rosa, Laguna, being the first and only real amusement park that includes attractions such as a coaster and other extreme rides. Enchanted Kingdom in Laguna makes up the most of the province tourist visitor. Even though it's a small in size, Enchanted Kingdom will serve the hearts and minds in kids as well as some of the more adventurous and thrill-seeking ones. Here's our entrance tickets and the tickets for our rides. We will enjoy the unlimited use of the parks ride that includes in your tour package. May takot ba dito sa heights or extreme rides? Yes, meron. Okay? Meron namang ibang gawin such as bunkers and Rio Grande Rapids. And here's the Enchanted Kingdom map so that no one will be left behind. We will have 5 hours to enjoy Enchanted Kingdom. So let's start our first ride. So how's Enchanted Kingdom? Wow, I'm so glad to hear that. But before anything else, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check is already 3 p.m. And now, I know you're tired because of the activities, but we need to go to our last destination for today's agenda, which is Museo ni Rizal or Bahay ni Rizal. So let's go to a bus so that you can have some little rest. Welcome to our last destination for this day, which is Museo ni Rizal or also known as Bahay ni Rizal. Bahay ni Rizal is a local of Calamba used to call it. It has a reproduction of the Spanish period stone house where national hero Jose Rizal was born on June 19, 1861 and lived until he started his formal studies in Binyan. It was located in adjacent to St. John Baptist Parish Church, which he was christened as Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonza Realonda. Later on, this historic site would be known as Rizal Shrine Calamba, and consequently become a popular destination for both local and foreign tourists, field trips, and academic research. Under the direct supervision of the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, the Rizal Shrine Calamba is now modernized museum known as Museo ni Rizal or Museum of Rizal. Calamba that recaptures not only the era of Jose Rizal's childhood, but this travels across the world as well. The Museum of Rizal has 6 galleries that house several facilities, photographs, replicas, and authentic artifacts, which are related to Dr. Jose Rizal. I will give you 1 hour to roam around and take some pictures. Note to the tourists and travelers. Don't leave your trash everywhere and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Do you have fun? I'm glad to hear that. But before anything else, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check is already 4:30 p.m. and I know you're tired and hungry. So let's go to our accommodation. We're here in accommodation so we can have our dinner and so you can have all rest since ang ating mga pinuntahan ay sobrang nakakaubos ng energy, right? Ang ating accommodation ay isang resort at kung may balak kayong magtampisaw sa dagat at swimming pool ay walang problema. Dahil kasama ito sa ating tour package. I hope nakapag-enjoy ang lahat at ito ang inyong mga susi sa inyong mga silid. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for our breakfast here. And have a great night. Please enjoy the foods and good night. Good morning, tourists. It's our second day of our tour. How's your sleep, everyone? That's good to hear. Gather, everyone, so we can start a breakfast and go to our first destination for the second day trip in San Pablo and Nagcarlan, Laguna. So how's the food? It's good, right? Are you all ready? Okay, so you are all ready for this trip. Time check is already 10 a.m. Okay, so let's go to our bus and go to our first destination, which is San Agustin Parish. We're here in San Agustin Parish of the Roman Catholic Diocese of San Pablo, and it was established on 1571. It is located in Barangay Poblacion, Municipality of Bay, Province of Laguna. This parish fiesta is celebrated every 20th of August. The first church of Bay was constructed from cane and nipa by Augustinians. It was built along the shore of Laguna Lake, now Barangay Aplayan. Under the supervision of Augustinian Friar Martin de Radar, under the patronage of Saint Augustine in 1571. It became a parish on April 30, 1578, and it is historically considered as the oldest Roman Catholic Church in the province in Laguna. I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures, but please be reminded that there is an ongoing mass, so please minimize our voices, okay? Okay. Gather, everyone. How's the place? It's good, right? Yeah, that's right. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check is already 10:30 a.m. And so let's go to our bus and go to our second destination, which is Sampaloc Lake Boardwalk. We're here in Sampaloc Lake Boardwalk. Sampaloc Lake is the largest among San Paulo's 7 crater lakes. It is considered one of the prime tourist spots in the city. It abounds with tilapia, bighead carp, and several species of freshwater fish like ayungin, dalag, and hito, including including shrimps. Nearly half of the lake depth has a shallow depression at the lake's bottom, indicating its inactive volcanic origin. Sampaloc Lake is the city's biggest and primer primer lake with an area of 104 hectares, a maximum depth of 27 meters, approximately 85% of its volume below 10 meters and 15% below 27 meters. I will give you 1 hour to roam around and take some pictures. Please enjoy the lake view. Gather everyone. How's the place? It's good? Yeah, that's right. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check, it's already 12 p.m. Are you all hungry? Yes, me too. So let's go to have our lunch. So how's the food? Good. So let's continue our next trip. So our next destination is Johnny and Susan Agro Shop INC. So let's hop into the bus. We're here in Johnny and Susan Agro Shop INC. Johnny and Susan Agro Shop INC is an agricultural company located in San Pablo City, Laguna, Philippines. These main products are corn or sweet corn or yellow corn, white and purple corn. Aside from the company, also produce oyster, mushroom, and vegetables. You can also see sunflower maize farm, oyster mushroom village, and you can also ride an ATV ride. Farm table to restaurants, seminars and trainings, Olivia's Wonderland, vegetable picking. I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. Note to the travelers, be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and don't forget to have fun, take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone! How's the place? Is this good? Yeah, that's right. So now, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check, it's already 2 p.m. And let's go to our bus and go to our second destination, which is Pandan Lake and Yambo Lake. We're here in Pandan Lake. Pandan Lake knows how to take one's breath away with its cool still waters bounded by lush vegetation, looking pretty enchanting from afar. Pandan Lake is a rarely spoken gem, lying unperturbed beneath by luxurious forests in Barangay Santo Angel, sitting among the local simplistic house. Who would ever think that a beauty such as that of Pandan Lake can be found a few minute walk from the busy highway? I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. Note to the travelers and tourists. Don't be responsible. Don't leave your trash everywhere. Don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone! How's the Pandan Lake? It's beautiful, right? Yeah, that's right. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check, it's already 3 p.m. And let's go head to our bus and go to our last destination for today's trip, which is Yambo Lake. We're here in Yambo Lake. Yambo Lake is a priceless treasure. Yambo Lake sits in between the municipalities of San Pablo and Nagcarlan. Its name may sound a little masculine to the ear, but these magnificent creations bears an elegance of a queen. Unlike Pandan Lake, getting a Yambo Lake can be a bit of task. Yet another rewarding journey with a delightful promises at the end. I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. Note to the tourists and travelers: be responsible. Don't leave your trash everywhere and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone, how's the Yumbo Lake? It's beautiful, right? I know. So now, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check, it's already 4 p.m. And let's go to our bus and go to our accommodation. And I know you're tired, so let's go. We're here in accommodation Nagcarlan Forest Resort. It has an amid lush rainforest in the foothills of Mount Manahao. This modest resort is at 3 kilometers from the landmark of Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery. Nagcarlan Forest Resort is a secret gem in Nagcarlan, Laguna. Let's start so we can have our dinner and so you can have all rest. Ang ating accommodation ay isa resort at kung may balak kayo magtampisaw sa river at swimming pool ay walang problema dahil kasama ito sa ating tour package. Yung river ay di na applicable ngayon dahil gabi na at masyadong delikado. So bukas na kayo makapagtampisaw sa ilog. I hope nakapag-enjoy ang lahat at ito ang inyong mga susi sa inyong mga kwarto. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for our breakfast here. Have a great night and please enjoy the foods. Good night. Good morning, tourists. It's our third day of our tour. How's your sleep, everyone? That's good to hear. So gather everyone so we can start a breakfast and you can swim into the private pools and the river. We have only 2 hours to enjoy this beautiful resort and go to our first destination for the third day trip here in Nagcarlan and Luciana, Laguna. So how's the food, everyone? Good, alright. So time check is already 9:40 a.m. So let's go to our bus for our first destination, which is Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery. We're here in Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery. Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery is an example of a Baroque-style Roman Catholic cemetery. It was built sometime in 1845 as a public burial site for the people of the town under Father Vincent Villoc's supervision. Meanwhile, it is underground was designed as a burial site of the Spanish friars, elite Catholic families, and important town citizens. But since the Nagcarlan Cemetery was declared as a National Historical Landmark in August 1, 1973, by virtue of Presidential Decree number 260, burial is no longer allowed here. The oldest crypt house in this rare graveyard is dated in 1886, while the last was 1982. It is owned by the Roman Catholic Diocese of San Pablo and managed by the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, or NHCP. Another trivia of Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery. In the olden days, this burial site served as the assembly point of Katipunan leaders, a mute witness to their voluntary plans. It has also served as a refuge of Filipino patriots during the Philippine-American War, where they prepared their battle plans. Nevertheless, it is important doesn't end there. It is also functioned as the hideout of the guerrillas during World War III. Wow, this is amazing, right? I will. Okay, I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. No to the travels and tourists. Though, be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and please enjoy the view or the Nagcarlan Underground, and please Enjoy. Gather everyone! How's the place? It's beautiful, right? That's right. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 50. Perfect. Time check is already 10:40 a.m. Are you all hungry? Me too. So go and let's go and eat some lunch. How's the food? Are you all full? Good. So let's start our trip. Our next destination is Hidden Falls in Luciana. So let's hop into the bus. We're here in Hidden Falls in Luciana. Hidden Falls is located in Barangay Salvador, Luciana in the province of Laguna. Hidden Falls is one of the 3 falls that we can visit here in Luciana, Laguna. Hidden Falls stands around 70 to 80 feet tall and can be accessed by ascending a 20 to 30 foot high cliff beside Talay Falls. Don't worry, there's a guide rope which you can also be used to rappel back once you're on the top of the reef. You would be greeted with an awesome view of Hidden Falls. Hidden Falls is a perfect destination if you're looking for adventurous. These falls also serve as a perfect backdrop of your Instagram-worthy photos. Be careful lang po tayo dahil madulas ang mga bato at baka tayo ay mahulog sa talon. We will swimming here until 3 p.m. We have only 2 hours and 30 minutes to enjoy these beautiful hidden falls. Note to the tourists and travelers. Be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone! How's that beautiful place? It is beautiful, right? Yeah. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check. It's already 3:30 p.m. Let's go head to our bus and go to our last destination, which is Garden of Jen Resort, Cavite, Laguna. So all of you can have rest. We're here in our accommodation, so we can have our dinner and so you can have all rest. Since ang ating pinuntahan ay sobrang nakakaubos ng energy, right? Ang ating accommodation ay isang resort at kung may bala kayo magtampisaw sa swimming pool ay walang problema dahil kasama ito sa ating tour package. I hope nakapag-enjoy ang lahat at ito ang inyong mga susi sa inyong mga kwarto. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for our breakfast here. Have a great night and please enjoy the food and good night. Good morning, tourists! It's a 4th and last day of our tour. How's your sleep, everyone? Good. It's good to hear. Gather everyone so we can start our breakfast and go to our first destination for the last trip in Cavite and Paite, Laguna. So how's the food? Good. Are you all ready for our trip? Yes. Okay. Time check. It's already 7 a.m. Okay, so let's go to our bus for our first destination, which is Bumbungan Eco Park. We're here in Bumbungan Eco Park in Cavite. It's one of the beautiful towns in the province of Laguna. It is the largest town and dubbed as the home of Pagsangan Falls. The town is hailed as the ecotourism capital of Laguna, offering a variety of thrilling attractions, natural wonders like falls, rivers, and lakes, and also caves and mountains abound in Cavite. As the waterfalls and further upriver near the poblacion, or as we call say, town center of Cavite. Cavite, rather, is a small town park called the Bumbungan Eco Park, located in Barangay Tibatid, the Bumbungan West Dam at the section where the top of the of the spillway also served as a wet bridge on the Lumban-Caliraya-Cavite Road. After an adjacent bridge was constructed, the dam and adjacent land became the Eco Park, with huts and bathrooms facilities for picnickers. Bumbungan Eco Park offers a great view from the bridge in Cavite. Entrance fee is only 10 pesos per person. A picnic hut can be rented for 150 pesos. We will swimming here until 9 a.m. So we have only 2 hours to enjoy this beautiful Bumbungan Eco Park. Note to the tourists and travelers. Be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone! How's the Bumbungan Eco Park? It's beautiful, right? That's right. So let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50. Perfect. Time check. It's already 9 a.m. Let's go to our bus and go to our next destination, which is the Japanese Garden. We're here in Japanese Garden. The Japanese Garden along the lake of Caliraya in Cavite, Laguna, is a memorial park built in 1970s by the Japanese government in order to commemorate the Japanese soldier who died during the World War II. According to some locals and legends, it also the burial site of General Yamashita of Yamashita treasure fame. The garden was built as a memorial and a symbol of friendship of the Japanese to the Filipinos. An altar shrine made of marble located in an elevated portion of the garden is usually visited by the Japanese to offer prayers and gifts to the spirit of the dead soldiers. Japanese Garden is a perfect getaway escape to the hustle and bustle of the city life. It is also a great picnic spot for our families and enjoy the weekends. There are cottages, no rental fees, and you can bring food, but be sure that not to leave your trashes. There are also restrooms and small stores. I will give you 1 hour to roam around and take some pictures. Go to the tourists and travelers. Be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Do you have fun? I'm glad to hear that. But before anything else, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check is already 10:30 a.m. and let's go to our bus and go to our next destination, which is the Transfiguration of Our Lord Parish Church. We're here in the Transfiguration of Our Lord Parish Church. The Transfiguration of Our Lord Parish Church used to be one of the chapels of Our Lady of Perpetual Health Parish. The small chapel made of light materials was built through the efforts of the community. It was blessed in 1981 by the parish priest of Our Lady of Perpetual Health, Monsignor Cesar Pagulayan. Upon the recommendation of the parish priest of Our Lady of Perpetual Health, and with the approval of Jaime Cardinal Sin, the Transfiguration of Our Lady Parish was established on July 29, 1981, with Father Armando Cruz, S.J. as the first parish priest 7 years after its established. During the term of its second parish priest, Monsignor Allen Aganon, the parish decided to build a bigger church. So I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. Go to the tourists and travelers. Be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone. How's the church? It is good, right? That's right. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check. It's already 11:40 a.m. and let's go to our bus and so we can eat. So we can have our lunch. So how's the food? Good. So let's continue our trip. Our next destination is Museo Ak Paite. Let's hop into the bus. Welcome to Museo Ak. Mang Luis, as he generally known as being during pure classical wood sculpture since he began carving 50 years ago. Best known as the foremost prominent of classical wood sculpture in the Paete. He is living here 400 years of Philippine sculptural heritage. However, his miniature ivories can only be described as a magnificent that stood in Manila last World Youth Day in 1995, commissioned by Cardinal C. Added to his numerous works is the bust of Dr. Jose Rizal and the 15 bas relief depicting highlights in the Philippine history from early Filipinos to the People Power Revolution, all carved in Baticoling wood, commissioned by the Philippine Folklife Museum Foundation. We can also buy here some souvenirs. So, I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. Note to the tourists and travelers. Be responsible, don't leave your trash everywhere, and don't forget to have fun. Take nothing but pictures. Gather everyone! So how's Museo Ak? That's good, right? Yeah, it's good. So now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Time check is already 2 in the afternoon, and let's go ahead to our bus and go to our last destination for today's agenda. Welcome to the Tree Cross of Paite, and this is our last destination for today. Paite is located at the foot of Sierra Madre Mountain, and one of the cultural heritage that we inherit to our ancestors is the Tatlong Cruz or Tree Cross, or the Tree Cross. It is similar to the biblical Calvary Hills three crosses where Jesus Christ was crucified. Every native in the town may have experienced going up the hill. Even I undergo that. We eventually do it in the Holy Weeks as part of our penitentia or the sacrifice of our sins. All we need to do is go up to the hill by walking, as you reach the top, you can have a wish. You can have a wish desired to be granted. Traditions are highly important not only in Paete but in part of the world. The magnificent view at the top just tells that you have succeeded the journey and it was worth it. The view of the town underneath was beautiful, as you can see the Laguna Bay. I will give you 30 minutes to roam around and take some pictures. Please enjoy the view and enjoy. Gather everyone! How's the tree cross of Paite? It's good. It's beautiful, right? That's right. So now let's head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. And now the tour has been ended. So ito na po ang huli nating destination for today. And let's go back to our bus so we can go home na. Tapos babalik po tayo sa Ninoy Aquino International Airport. On behalf of Mikaki's Travel and Tours, I'm so very grateful for choosing us to become a part of your unforgettable trip here in Laguna. I hope everyone enjoy and learn a lot from our trip, and we given you 7,107 reasons to smile. and enjoy. I would like to say maraming salamat po. Don't forget to give me some feedback and call us on our telephone number, and you can also message us on on our social media accounts. Always remember, the world is like a book, and those who don't travel, they just read one page. And again, my name is Joshua. Your tour guide is now signing off. Thank you and goodbye.